Very much. Moving on to planning applications. So the first planning application is 26/0002/HHO. Erection of a two-storey rear extension and an outbuilding at 85 Walton Lane in Nelson. Anyone like to make a start on this application? Neil, do you have anything to say first before we start?
Chairman, just one thing really, just to, I know members will be aware anyway, but the plans did change. We got amended plans in, changing the rear building into one that will be permitted development, so they could build that any time, and changing the design of the rear extension to this design, which is a moderately pitched roof, bringing it in from just over 4 metres to 3.5 metres. So just make members aware of that, and that is a proposal that you're debating and deciding on tonight.
Thank you. Councillor Corbyn-Price.
So when we had the site visit, I've sent you pictures, Yvonne. You've not had them? Okay.
If you sent them to,
She sent them to another Yvonne.
No, I haven't. Open your phone, you've definitely got them. When we had the site visit, obviously you took it in turns. Chris stood where the end of the building would be, and Neil stood where the end of the building would be, and then we stood in the middle of the garden and we looked back, and we looked at the house next door, which you can see in white there, and then we looked at the house that's next door to that, which you can see in red in that first picture, and then it's got a sort of outrigger as well, so the white house would sit in a kind of, if this was built, it would sit in a bit of a tunnel. We spoke to Mr. Watson all about the light faces due north, but apparently that wouldn't be a problem because the windows wouldn't be actively obscured, although there would be less light. It was mainly to do with the sort of massing and the scale, which obviously would be very large. It has 2 storeys. And then I do feel as well exacerbated more by the fact that there is the outbuilding, which is under permitted development rights. So it's very clear in the officer's report that the 45-degree rule is breached, albeit that this is an improvement on the previous application, and so therefore I move refusal.
thank you.
I agree with Councillor Sarah there. If it hadn't have been a 2-storey, I think it would have been a different story for us. But because it's a double storey, with height-wise, I think it's going to have a greater impact. So I'd actually second the motion what Councillor Sarah's put.
Thank you. Any other speakers?
Only to agree with what everyone said, certainly.
That's fine. Shall we move to the vote for the speakers? That's fine, thank you. Will we please have the vote on refusal, which was moved by Councillor Corbyn-Price and seconded by Councillor Andy Bell. All those for the refusal? All those against? That's been refused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.